WNBA marketing. So obviously, the WNBA has been a brand and a league that has grown over the years, and in recent time, they have a number of stars in their league, a lot of budding stars. The game is evolving and growing, and the players are getting better. The competition has gotten better in the WNBA, and I'm happy for the WNBA and their league. And I want to see it continue to grow as a league and a brand. Recently, I just seen they signed like a $2.2 billion deal with ESPN, Amazon, and all other, including other, I guess brands and networks, whatever the case may be, which should drive the revenue of the brand, which is great. Um, I just want to, I guess this is just ways that I think that can help with the marketing of the brand. uh, is because businesses is all about marketing and branding, and I think when it comes to the WNBA, um, it would be good for their league, and this moving forward if on was it whether it's Thursday or Fridays, or both days, usually there's usually an NBA doubleheader, right? 8 p.m. and then a 10 p.m. game. And I think because right now, I mean, being honest, I'm not necessarily sure what channel WNBA games air. Um, and the time I kind of catch them when it's on for whatever reason, type of thing. I do believe that if we can get to the point where um, we can have a WNBA game at the 8 p.m., right? Because it'll be on like a Friday night, right? People are generally out at bars, restaurants with their friends. Um, People are always watching that 8 p.m. slot game on ESPN. And so if you give the WNBA, that slot, what I'm saying, for a major, usually that's prime time. It's gonna be a big game. You know what I'm saying? Um, you put the big game of that WNBA on that Friday night. So, for instance, example, you'll put uh, the Fever, Indiana Fever versus the Chicago Sky, right? Because people want to see Angel Reese, people want to see Caitlin Clark. Put them on that Friday night. You know, people going to watch that. It's gonna, general NBA viewers are gonna watch that game. People who generally watch the NBA at 8 p.m. Now, the ESPN's marketing WNBA, those viewers and fans are gonna start, watching that WNBA game. You know what I'm saying? And then you can have the NBA game at the 10 p.m. Or you can flip flop. Maybe one day you can have uh, the NBA at 8 p.m. and then you have the WNBA at 10 p.m. You know what I'm saying? So you can just kind of balance things. You know, I think it would really, really help with the marketing of the WNBA, drive its revenue, drive its fan base, give it a new base of people who are going to watch it, um, you know, air it on, these major days, a Wednesday night, mainly Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You know what I'm saying? But those prime times, on ESPN 1. You know what I'm saying? That's the ESPN most people have, not ESPN 2 or 3, because I think sometimes they'll air it on like ESPN 3. But Most people don't have ESPN3 or something like that. So we got to have it in these prime times, and allowing people to check the game out, see what the WNBA is all about. I want to grow more as a fan of the game of the WNBA, because I'm just a lover of the game of basketball in general, and like to see the great things these women have to offer. And so that's just my little 2 cents of just a little way that can help the marketing of the WNBA, because I think it's a dope league. It got some great players, and I like where the league is headed. So